Hello everyone, how are we doing? How are you all doing? Hello, Perpetual. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure if old Sturm and Ian are still here, but if you are, hello. Hello, hello. Sorry I am slightly late. Technical troubles. I thought I'd fixed it last night. Booted up Oni, got into OBS. Crazy snowstorm shit. So I'm hoping it is, I'm hoping it's fixed now. Stone Daddy, be greeted, sir. Be greeted. And so did Hello Flux. Damn it, honey. How are we feeling? Bobek, hello, hello, hello. Oh, Twitch changed that of all things. It was fine before. I'm not sure, mate. They are rolling out this new... My door just randomly opened behind me. They are rolling out this new... Get cable. They are rolling out this new dashboard thing at the minute. The new creator dashboard, so they've made loads of changes to the dashboard and shenanigans and all that stuff, so I don't know, maybe they're just doing some tweaks. They have had a bit of a UI overhaul, haven't they? So I'm here at the start. I get bonus points, right? Yeah, I think I gave out some fluff earlier, mate. I think I gave out fluff. Yep, at 10-4. It's a bit much to be fair, and I love green. Yeah, that is, I mean, that is aggressively, not even lime green, just aggressive green. Blah, blah. Alright, well, we're going to play some Oni today, guys. I was going to play some Rust, and then I relented and thought, you know what, we'll play some Oni. Let's keep this colony on track. Now, I did mention at the end of the last Oni stream that I was going to play for like 10 or 15 cycles or so, and I did do that. Which I'll show you in a minute. Nothing interesting, pretty boring stuff, honestly. I just did it while some vids were downloading. But we're now at cycle 514. What I basically did, as you can probably see here, there's bottle empties everywhere. I tidied up the old lettuce farm down here, and I capped both of our polluted water geysers, which is something that I wanted to do for the build that we're going to do today. So we've now got that one capped, and this one was already capped. I just needed to put in the piping and wiring. So that's now all in. The piping is in. I may need a reservoir for this one yet. I think it's going to end up backing up. So I may need to get that put on in right now. And yeah, just basically a big old derpy wire pipe all the way to the base. Plus, I've wired it into this circuit now, rather than it being on the old... It had a couple of coal gens around here somewhere. I can't remember where they were. So they're now gone. And we've basically got both of our polluted water guys online now, which means we can do the arbitrary farm today, which will get us some power. We've still got a power problem. Coal, we're at 15 tons, and that's probably because I did a load of digging here and there, trying to find some mower. So yeah, we need to get our power sorted. So that's going to be the plan today. I'm just going to put a quick tank in here before I think on. As you may have noticed, it is starting to get a wee bit claggy, which really sucks. So we're going to just basically see how long we can play this colony for now. It's come to that point already, which again, somewhat blows. Yeah. So one of the things I want to do today is start thinking about trying to streamline a few odds and sods. Seeing if we can... Yeah, that'll be fine. Seeing if we can take away a few of the dupes' jobs and fix them. Fix them real good. Nobody ever listens. Let's expect to try to place map. Genuinely, the thing that caused the lag, Perpetual, is when you asked me to dig northwards. That's what's caused the lag. When we've revealed all this shit up here, that's what's broken the map. I did tell you I didn't want to do it. You baited me and I did it. And now we're feeling the repercussions. So it's fine as long as I stay relatively zoomed in. Raya? Why can't you eat? Sir. Yeah, it's fine as long as we stay relatively zoomed in. It's only when we start zooming out and panning around. So we may just have to pause a bit more and... You know, we've been over this before. We've encountered lag before, guys, and I reckon we can get round it for now. I'm sure it's saying Prior can't eat. The old volcano build still seems to be fine here. sort of working. It's given us a bit of power. I could probably streamline it a bit more, honestly, but for now, I don't really want to do that right at this moment. Let's get this fixed, and then I can look away from it for a while. So as you can see, the pipe is backed up. It's got nowhere to go because the other guys is going. And these are both, you know, that's an average output of 2.95. This one is an average output of 2.87. So I basically just need a little tank here. Just a little overflow tank for when they're both active. I have a new coil in my vapor, a new mesh, and it doesn't quite seem like it's settled down yet. So I may be nicotine deprived today, we'll have to see. I might just turn this one off whilst we clear this pipe for a minute. Just for a few empty packets. Hey, you fruity pansy ginger. How very dare you. Fruity? Fruity I won't tolerate. Pansy I can take. Fruity? Oh, fucking dare you! Well, let's do a bit of that. You want to find natural gas guys too? I did, but it wasn't imperative, because I knew the natural gas guys wasn't going to give me power. It was just for an additional supply of cooking gas, which I didn't really need. But it's fair enough. As I say, you baited me. Let's all just move on. You baited me. We'll just agree to disagree and agree that you baited me. And then we'll see how we get on from here. How about that? Go. Of course, it's easy to bait, just like cooking the natural tiles. Yeah, you complain about seeing the light cycle 400 even before that. I'm sure it was added to it. You can't exactly. No, I can. Perpetual, you seem to forget our dynamic here. I can blame you for everything. That's one of the perks of having a sword. Permanent blaming. Perpetual blamage. So yeah, I basically just put bottle empties all up here. I mopped most of the water because there was lots of little annoying pools kicking around. Bottle emptied loads of salt water up here. There is the odd little troll packet, and I didn't realise we had brine down here at one point as well. So I had to mop up a shitload of brine just to avoid any dramas. These pumps down here are still off for now. But I will get all this tidied up at some point. I mean, I can run these a little bit now, I guess. But yeah. We've probably got too much power on this circuit at the minute to run all these pumps together. But it should be fine. Should be alright. Yeah, we've got loads of little annoying packets of liquid as well that need picking up. Chat are never wrong, monkey. How dare you. How dare you. Fruity, pansy, and now monkey? What's wrong with you today, Banger? You looking for a ban? I'm in a banning mood today. I'll ban a bitch. I'll ban a bitch as soon as I look at him. You penis. With a popping P. Okay. So that'll fix all this shenanigans a little bit. I'm hoping that gives us enough of a buffer so that it can be moving while this is dormant. We'll see. Or when it's idle, rather. We'll see. The wife did put out last night. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Ah, Jesus. So yeah, there's not much water down here, but what I'll start doing now is doing a bit of a build over here. And I said now that we've got this polluted water coming in, we should end up with a shitload of like this 30-degree water, 20-odd 30-degree water. That's going to go straight into an arbitrary farm, and then the arbitraries will refine into ethanol with ethanol distillers, make ethanol, a couple of petroleum gens, and it should give us a bit of power. It's not going to be a cure-all, but it'll give us a bit of power. What we're going to do with all the CO2, I have no idea. I honestly don't know. Because I didn't really want to... Excuse me a sec. Fuck me. I didn't really want to have a load more critters now. Because the obvious choice is slicksters, but... excuse me. The obvious choice is slicksters. But I don't really want a shitload of slicksters. So we'll have to see. I don't know why I'm doing this, just dig it out. Other than that, what else can we use carbon dioxide for? Bugger all, really. Carbonated water. Now, what I did notice is I was playing this on speed 1 whilst I was chilling, and the ponder lag was non-existent. It was only really kicking in as soon as I went to speed 2, speed 3. So I actually got a lot done in like 10 cycles or something. So we may end up having to play at like speed 2 for a little bit as well, just whilst we get a few things streamlined. Get a few more things being handled by like sweepers and stuff. Yeah. Oh, Kiara, how you doing? Make your base fun symmetric. How are you, buddy? It's usually the case in late game. Speed 1 is actually faster than speed 3. I know. And we've been over this before, but you'll see there's very little ponder lag when we're on speed 1. They'll hop up, they'll do another job. Straight to another job. If we go speed 3, it is the pause. Which is weird. Speed 2. You only play speed 2 all the time anyway. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it is probably going to end up being marginally faster for us when it comes to doing jobs. So what I'll do in a minute, I'll lay out some builds and we'll get the dupes to it. I just want to give them a cycle just to, you know, there's probably a few more odds and sods like priority 9 sweeps and stuff that I've asked them to do. So we'll just give them a cycle and then we'll start laying out and build. We also need to do a spot of mooping down here. Excuse me, I'm sniffly today. Not getting another fucking cold. I really do hope I'm not getting another cold. I'll be very sad if I am. Oh, in fact... Oh god, I really feel sniffly. You're very happy to be alive. Nice. You are live and kicking in the old colony. I've taken very good care not to have you be an corpse. Very good care. Green, how you doing, buddy? How are you diddling? I'm going to just whack a few ladders up here just for a sec. We can get this extended down as well, can't we? Oh, God. I'm hoping this is a beard tickle and not another sniffles. I can't take another sniffles right now. I can't take another bout of being poorly. Oh, Christ. Sticker bombs. Very cute. Oh, Leppy, sorry, I didn't say hello. How you doing, buddy? Ah, Daniel and Jonathan. How you doing? Ah, God. What's this, Lev? No, hey, Leppy, what do you know? What did I do? I hope it was bad. I'm sorry, Leppy. I was distracted. Oh. Daniel, thank you very much for the sub as well, buddy. That is much appreciated. Oh, Christ. I think I need to go and blow my beak. I hope you two boys are tearing up on the server. I expect to come back to... Oh, Christ. Full Metal Gear. I don't need an AK, but an MP5 would be appreciated. Maybe a Spas 12 would do me as well. Yeah. And if you can wrangle me a Bolty with a laser sight, that would be... Oh, geez, you have actually got 2 AKs. I was like joking. Jesus, you just got them now? Holy shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, Leppy. I didn't greet you in the normal way I normally would, mate. I didn't mean to. I'm a little bit all over the place, I say. Especially when I start getting a sniffle on. You got a spas as well? Holy shit. That's all the coke I've been doing. Yeah, it's getting through these long streams, mate. That's why the last few streams have only been short. I ran out of beak. I ran out of old flaky McPeruvian goodness. That's what it is. Alright, let's lay out some sort of build. Let's start digging out some of this shit and we can build and building. We're going to build and building. Do I want to rip out all that stuff as well? Yeah, let's get rid of all this Whack, it's kicking around. Mick, I'm sorry. Hey player, long time. How are you doing? Mick, how are you doing? Hey player, long time. Oh, I did miss you twice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was battling with a sneeze and a sniffle. You just got full metal as well. Holy shit. So, for those of you that might not know, I'm playing a bit of Rust at the minute, and Daniel and Rogue, aka Jonathan, who has started calling me Papa, which I kind of resent. We've been playing a bit of Rust. We joined a quad server, and by the sounds of it, they've been tearing it up today. So we might hop on a bit of Rust at the end of the stream, just see what they've been up to. Good old nose candy, yeah. I feel a bit like that. I feel like I'm on a come down. Jeez. You suit the name Papa, to be fair. No! What about Daddy? Never call me Daddy, Kiara. Not again. Not after last time. We all know what happened last time. Nobody expected what happened last time. Jesus. Really, you're holding them back, and they do really well when you aren't there. Actually, just so you know, I was the moral support for Daniel last night when he was losing his tiny mind. I was shooting bitches. I speared a guy in the head. Admittedly, he had just killed Daniel, and I probably should have speared him a little bit quicker, but I did spear him in the head. Yeah. I shot some boys with bows. It was carnage. Oh, Jesus. Didn't name Papa, even though I'm much older than you. You're not much older than me. You're like, what, two years older than me, I think? Or was it 3 years? No, not far, though. You're not 40. Don't lie to me, Anno. You're not 40. You got the face of a much younger man, if that's the case. You're a pretty boy. You're a real pretty boy. With very soft, gentle, caressing hands as well, might I add. Fine then, 39.5. Why are you rounding up? You're still in your 30s, mate. You're a baba. You're a real pretty young boy. Right. Yeah, they've got lots of like water sweeping, collecting jobs and shit to do at the minute, so I don't really want to do too much of them. I would like to drop some more of this wetter down from up here just to get it done. This pool is trying to sort its life out. Got loads of pools of ethanol that need to be collected as well. I might do like a little priority 6er up here as well. Just to get us down here. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Something like this. Oh god, sorry for the sniffling, guys. Jesus. Number 5 is your 40th year of life. God damn it, Perpetual, why'd you have to be so literal all the time? You... I can't wait till you get old, you son of a bitch. Not to say that Hannah's old, but... I mean, 40's kind of old. You're only as old as the woman you feel, Hannah, remember that. We've been over this. So the solution is, as you get older, you need a new lady. I'm not advocating divorce, I'm just saying. What is this game? Looks like 900 IQ. This is a game called Oxygen Not Included. So you basically build a little base. We're playing like a modded run at the minute, so it's dark as fuck. Normally it's a lot lighter than this, but you control these little guys, and you build a base. You start out with just this printing pod here and nothing else, and then you're on like this big old asteroid. I'm lagging because we're on a huge modified map at the minute. You start on this big old map, and you have to dig out resources, build them into new buildings, build a base, deal with little critters, little animals that are around, and yeah, basically look after your dupes and try and build some cool builds. And then later on we go up to space and It's a nice little game. I've got a lot of hours in this game. This is like my main channel game. So I think I'm at like 3,500 hours, nearly 3,700 hours nearly. Put a lot of time into this game. It's a good one. It's a nice little chill game. I would recommend. It's not shooting people in the face with AKs though. A little bit. It's a 2x2, not enough. You could do a 2x2. There are some people that play this game and only take like 2 additional dupes or no additional dupes. These are called dupes, these little guys, duplicants. There are some people that will take like... They will have a 2x2. They'll have a teeny tiny little base. But not me. Oh, jeez. Alright then. So... I want to start doing a build, as I say. So let's carry on clearing out this crap down here. And then we can start laying out where we're going to be doing this here tree farm. And then once we've got the tree farm, we can turn the lumber or the arbor into ethanol. Do we want to use any of those wood hatches as well? Do we want to put any of them in there to give us a bit more like bark? I don't really know what they give. Something fucking weird. Oh, I think I've got a cold, you know, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bark skin. There it is. Huh. Oh, see you in a bit, Hannah. Any PvP? Sadly not, mate. No PvP. Honestly, mate, your skill set, you'd be 90% out of it. I know. Not for you then. Oh, mate. It's the opposite of Rust. It's a super chill game with no anxiety. You don't have to give anyone any salt. There's no raging. It's a different kettle of fish. But yeah. It's a game for when you don't want to make people cry their own tears and rage quit the game. One of them kind of games. Let's just dig out some of this. I say on speed 2 they're nice and quick, but if we get to speed 3 it becomes a proper fucking slog. Alright. So I think this will be a reasonable space here. I'm going to leave a little bit of a walkway below here so that I can run all these pipes. I'm going to have pipes coming in and out of here as well. So we'll do that. We've got our hot saltwater tank here. I might actually use this 40-degree water that's coming from... Where is that coming from? It's coming from here, isn't it? I've still got a power problem right now. I'll use some of that 40-degree water, I think, to cool down the petroleum gens and stuff. Let's see if we can find some of this coal and get it all swept up. Let's see now. Where are we looking? Goes, not having any coal is really sucking all the dicks. At least 7 dicks. Yeah, there's loads of coal around it, they've just not collected it back up to the base. Which suits. Yeah, we need to get that schwepped. Oh, I'm just blocking. Dangus. The game does have a rust resource in it, though. It does. It happens to be an almost useless resource, but it still exists. Super chill until pipes are involved. Our piping's lovely. Come on. We've got lovely piping in this one. You can't criticise me for piping. Well, it's starting to get a little bit busier, but our piping's looking real nice. Looking real symmetrical and pretty. I'm really, really pleased with the piping in this one. A little bit of a few little wayward boys that, you know, couldn't be avoided, but that's looking okay. Our wiring's looking pretty badass. Pretty clean. Could be better in the base, but it's not bad. Oh, you guys are never happy. What the hell? I thought I'd done a good job here. Thought I'd done a real good job. A real proud boy I was. Yeah. Yeah, power is fully off at the minute, so I do need him to go and get some coal, so hopefully they're getting some of that now. I'll just check whether they're actually sweeping any of this shit. If not, it will need to be done priority 9, because I can't have the base off. Can't tolerate this. Oh, they were gathering some. Let's gather quite a bit to give us a bit of a buffer. We've got 7, 8 dupes on manual gens at the minute. Keeping the base afloat. There we go, a little bit of coal's coming in now. That is good. A little bit of coal on the belt. Let's see again. I'm sorry, yesterday you seem really upset, but I'm glad you're back. Grizzly Bear Claw. It's frustration, mate. There's nothing worse than when you're streaming than when you start having technical problems. Because, like, I run a dual PC setup, so this computer over here, I'm here, the other computer's there, and then gaming computer's there. As soon as you start having problems on the other computer, it's a pain in the ass. I have no idea what was causing that. There was an NVIDIA update. I updated. That didn't fix it. I think it was just rust. But then when I loaded Oni today, I was still having it when I was panning around. So I think something weird happened to my capture card. Pass. Maybe a restart ultimately fixed it all. But I swapped some wires out and it seems to be behaving at the minute. We'll see. I did also mess about with a load of settings in Rust last night as well. Brain is burning back to PvP. Good luck. Win all the sweet loots. I will join you later on. I'll come and show you how to fire a bow at some boys with semis. No problem. And thank you for the follows and the subs, guys. I do appreciate it. You didn't need to do that, honestly, but thank you. Good luck. See you in a bit. Right. We've got a bit of a derp here. I could just build one of these over it, I guess. For now. Which will be fine. Good, good. Oh. Alright, so they've swept low that coal to buy me a bit of time. So, let's get like a single dupe down here to come and dig out some of these things, and then we can tidy up this shenanigans. Get down here as well. Slime everywhere still. Oh, I've still got slime everywhere. Let's get rid of some of this crap as well. Right, how's the old sound levels and stuff today, by the way, guys? I ended up dicking about with some of my voice meter settings last night, so I'm hoping it's not balked anything. All this can be removed now, can it? I'm fast. Thank you very much for the resub, buddy. 17 months. To think of that, Ham. Did you still think you'd be here after 17 months? Honestly, the first time you saw the faith, do you still think you'd be here? I'm blown away by that. How you doing, buddy? How is the lady? She fully healed up now? I love to hate this game, I really do. I do my best and everyone dies to something. That's the nature of Oni, mate. Every time you think you've got the perfect base, something else happens. For me, it's normally something like I've overlooked a single tile somewhere, and then all of a sudden there's a huge deluge of water. A huge deluge. Big old downpour of, you know, 16 tons of water over the middle of my base or something. I thought it was 90 days max. Life is fully recovered, it's a good day. Nice, good to hear, buddy. Glad to hear that, mate. Okay. So, some of this tidying out over here is kind of irrelevant. So, I do have like a mesh gantry over here. And I left myself loads of space for, like, piping and stuff. So maybe we'll continue this on so it sort of matches up over here. And the real question is this going to be enough room to do what I want? Because it's going to end up being a very long build. Because this is kind of dead space to me over here. I can't do very much here. I did want natural gas gens down here ultimately. So maybe the petroleum gen's going to go over here. So we've got water pipes coming in from above that we can easily get to. So let's do a few, like, lower priority digs over here as well. And we'll clear out some of this gubans. Yeah, let's do that. And drop this wetter down there, I think. Yeah. Because actually, one of the things I noticed when I was playing a bit between streams, I was running out of abyssalite for my diamond hatches. They all started starving. I was panicking. I did not want them to die. I just want to clear out this little random bit of debris. We're probably going to end up building over here anyway, but we'll clear out this gubbins. And let's get rid of you. Pull this out. Clear out all this crap. And then in a minute we'll do some high priority jobs. As long as I've got some of this coal swept up. Yeah, they're still sort of sweeping a lot of this stuff. Get some of this swept as well. And bits that are around here. Yeah. And here. You feed them anything else? Maybe? Yeah, look, we're out of abyssalite at the minute. Why is... Oh, right, okay. We can feed them coal, which we don't have, glass, which we don't really have, and refined carbon, which we don't really have. So, yeah. I say, we may end up phasing them out. I mean, we've actually made a shitload of diamond now, if you look. And we have actually chewed up a lot of abyssalite. Or alternatively, this would all be fixed when we get a decent sweeping area, which we don't really have at the minute, but we will have at one point. One of the things that I want to do today, as I mentioned, is trying to streamline some of the dupes' activities. So they're not all being busy knobheads. So maybe we'll get to that in a bit. That would be good. Yeah, layout-wise, I'm not sure if I want to do the ethanol boys... Like, the arbor farm needs to come first. So maybe what I could do is have the arbor trees here, ethanol distillers here, and then petroleum gens down here. And then it'll be natural gas gens here, and then we can maybe have another bank of petroleum gens that are actually going to run on petroleum over here, ultimately. So I want to try and maintain that symmetry. So I think that's what we'll do. So this boy... I want to just do this as insulated instead. I might do this as an insulated floor instead. Forget the mesh. And we'll put in some tweeze. Do I care about the atmosphere? I don't think I really do. It's not going to be too hot down here. Yeah, we'll do something like this. And we want some hydroponics. Should we just scatter them like one apart? What's the deal with the old branches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. How did we used to do this? Was it like 1, 2, and then a 2 gap? Something like that. So each one is 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, I think we can do it like that, can't we? I mean, it's not going to be the best, but it'll work. something like that. And that'll give us plenty of wood. Plus all the trees that we've still got in the wild, don't forget. We do actually have quite a few. And I don't even know if I'll seal this up. I might just leave it access on all floors. Oops. I might just do something like that. Because we're going to be pumping loads of cool water through here, so I think that'll be fine. It'll look a bit chunky, but that'll be okay. It'd be nice if I went down one layer further, I think. Sammy the Queen. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. 3 months as well. 3 months in a row. 4 months total. It are dark. It is dark. It is a dark boy. But it's not my fault, Sammy. Don't hold it against me. Please. Don't blame me. It's not my fault it's so dark. I said that the diamond hatches are already redundant. Do you need more diamond? They cost you resources and dupe labor to give you more diamond and a bit of meat, which you get from other hatches. I know, mate, this is kind of what I'm saying. It's more the novelty factor at the minute. I liked them, but ultimately I don't think we need them, is the thing. So yeah, we'll probably... I did mention a while back we'll phase them out for more hatches. Yeah, let's get all this... Let's get this done now. Get some boys down here. Because we need coal. We'll need coal for a while, and even later game, we'll still need a good supply of coal for making refined carbon for steel and stuff like that, so... It's something we're going to need. Oh, there's a wire there. So I've kind of cut off access over here for a minute, but that's okay. They're also going to struggle to build some of this bottom bit. Let's do it like that. We'll try going to speed 3 for a minute whilst they're running about. Nice and zoomed in and they're all just delivering stuff, it should be okay. We'll just keep one step and not two. Well, I did debate that, like whether we should have some of the other hatches as well. I think we should have some of the little bark boys, but in a different area. Oh shit, I've just thought. Hold on a minute. Oh, bollocks. Didn't plan this out very well, did I? Plan this out very well at all. Nipple dicks. I planned this out terribly. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. I want to put like a receptacle in the middle, a loader in the middle. This'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Or loader in the middle of each one or something. Just gonna have lots of sweepers in here, but again, it's only the resource cost. It doesn't matter in terms of power. It's fine. So let's now get these bits done with a 9 as well. No, not deconstruct. 9. More sweeps doesn't make any difference. No, it's just the resource cost, so it doesn't really make a blind bit of difference. How well do you know this game? The Bob, pretty well, mate. We've played a lot of this game. What would you like to know? What would you like to know, buddy? Bank. Let's rip out some of this gubbins as well. What about speed 2 for a minute? We need to get some more abyssite schwepped. I probably need another storage here. Some abyssite. In fact, this one of these down here can be like an 8. And then this can be a 9. So they bring a decent amount over, and then it can be topped up by the sweeper. And that'll be good. How would I get more carbon dioxide without using generators? Because I'm going for super sustainable, and my slicks are a little too good at removing carbon dioxide, and I'm now starving. Without generators, what's a good output of carbon dioxide? Oh, fuck, it's all generators, mate, because they burn fuel and output carbon dioxide. Geysers, maybe finding a geyser. There's a couple of different variations of carbon dioxide geyser. Rockets, but again, you know, you have to have a decent infrastructure for that. I'm trying to think of other things that output CO2. Jetpacks. Jetpacks output a shitload of CO2. Actually, they don't. They output a minimal amount of CO2 constantly. that's what jetpacks do. Pain in the ass. I heard "and Lady Dargon," by the way. Well, for guys, it's not yet petroleum. It's a real shame, that is. That's a real shame. Me. Where are my boys? Oh shit, there's gaps in here. God, I didn't even think. Hello, woman. You seem in a very cheeky mode. How's your day been?
Planning on coming home. Planning what I was going to do once the day's over. It's okay.
I got the sniffles. I don't know. I thought it was just a bird tickling me before, but no.
Full on sniff.
Seems to be sniffly. Seems to be a wickle sniffly. Everything alright with the car still? Like a dream.
Like a dream.
Just realised I fucked myself up. Can't do that. Being indecisive, darling. I heard you. I said, oh no, there is Andargon and Lady Dargon. My neck's still sore. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good. What are you doing tonight, by the way? Doing some more... Okay. Slept a bit later, maybe?
Maybe. Tomorrow?
Maybe. Let's see if we get slept out. Alright, baby. Right. Yeah, I can't put these sweepers in here where I want to. Because I think it'll block my tweeze. So if I have a sweeper there, this tree is going to need 5 spaces, I think. So is it 5 or 4? I forget. Let's find a tree. I have got some trees somewhere. Here's the tree. This tree is terrible. So 1 little branch, 2 little branch, 3 little branch, 4 little branch, 5 little branch. So 5 little branches. So if you leave 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this one, and then this one is 1, 2, 3, bleh, bleh. And I don't know if sweepers technically class as overbuilding. Yeah, they do. So, this isn't going to work in this layout. It's going to end up making more busy work for my dupes. Which kind of blows. So, how can I do this in a nicer layout with the space that I've got without losing a shitload of trees? Should I instead... I'll see you a second. Let's say this was a... God, we're going to have to remove all this, really? Oh, that's annoying. Let's get rid of this stuff, because it's not going to be right, and I need to make sure it works with sweepers. That's the whole point of what I want to get ready here. So if we then had you... I could just do it with a 3 gap between them. I'd lose a lot. I'd lose quite a lot, but I would gain efficiency. Just get these ripped out quickly. Yeah, it's one of the first things I mentioned, ethanol distillers, because they output a shitload. They're pretty good. I'm trying to think of a nice layout for this. I can still sweep it. Unless I just drop the ceiling down a bit. I still need 2 sweepers per level. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be easier. Let's do that. Let's rip out this gubbins. I think we'll go a little bit low with the old ceiling. So yeah, we'll do a bit of this. Alright, boys. Let's get to work. So if I'm going to match this over here, let's see what I can fit in with it still looking kind of nice. So... I could probably still do this then. Without worrying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this boy needs to be removed. Yeah, it'd be something like that. That will be fine. Let's get all this done with a 9. And then we can blueprint this then. Now I want to go lower with the floor as well. You need to remove a lot of your carbon dioxide as well as the small ore byproduct. Oh yeah, Slitzers are hungry, mate. They'll eat a lot. They will eat a lot. Hungry little boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the floor. Get this built and then we can rip out this gubbins and change the axis over here as well. We'll also need to dig out a bit more of this, I think. Gives a bit more breathing room. Do like a little too high for now. Maestro, how you doing, buddy? Ah, yeah, get all this done with priority 9. Why not? So we'll let them build this stuff, then we can rip this out, then we'll put the floor in, like the last layer. That should be fine, I think. So we can have a sweeper above, Yeah, sweeper above, and then we'll have a little loader in the middle. And that'll be alright. And the piping should be a doddle, honestly. Are you going to entomb yourself, really? No? Would. They just teleport now, I forget that. They just teleport like smart boys. Great work, everyone. Very good work. Oh, I'd Buzzley go home. Alright then we'll copy this in again. So it's not going to be a massive tree farm, but it is going to give us a reasonable amount of wood. That's a point. How much dirt have we got? I'm assuming we should have a shitload on this map. Cultivatable. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? There we are. Oh, I've got... Jesus! We've got nearly 2,000 tons of dirt. Holy shit, that's a lot of dirt. We got a lot of dirt. Christ. Well, what we'll basically do then is we'll have a receptacle... Oh. Receptacle. Loader. Why am I building these out of gold and copper and stuff? Everything can be lead. So these should be nice and cool in here anyway. So, receptacles can be made out of whatever, copper. But the loaders I want to be made out of lead. That should be fine. And then these shippy boys can also be made out of lead. Yeah, so under this one. Nice. And then plumbing should be, as I say, an absolute doddle. Construction. 9. Get to it, you jerks. Keep getting this unpermitted food. Have we got no food cooked or something? We've got 1.5 million mushroom wraps. That is it, actually. We don't have anything else. Oh. Maybe it's because of the brownouts that we're getting power-wise. Anyway. So... Is it still okay over here? Yeah, it seems to be just about keeping up. And these are both active at the minute. This is dormant in 77 cycles, this one. And this one's dormant 70. Wow. So we cap these just at the right time. We're going to get lots of wetter off these. This buffer tank is filled, but it is... I think it'll just about keep up. Just like we did with the saltwater ones. The two guys is down one line. It's not the best, but it should be fine. I'm great, having a happy Friday. How are you, man? I'm alright. I'm not too bad at all, thank you. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, thanks. Lead, really? He's lost his mind. Well, it's because I know that these rooms are going to be like 30